Hello there everyone, welcome back to another one of these videos. Yeah, you've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail. I've had this one in the works for a while. I meant to upload this last week, and kind of forgot about it, and I almost forgot about it again this week, but I managed to make some time for it, so I'm gonna make this video and upload it. I have a little bit of a rant at the end of this video, so uh, stick, stick with me until that part. Yeah, as I said before, you've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail. It's another one of these idea videos of if Fortnite did a collaboration with junglejuice. Now, to be fair, I actually didn't know much about the series when I first started reading it. I heard good things about it for a while now, and to be honest, I just didn't really check it out. I read the first three chapters, and also there was no fade in. I thought I had a fade in effect. Hold up. Okay, now let's test this out. Uh, okay, now it's working. So yeah, I read the first three chapters, and I was like, all right, that's an interesting premise. And I was like, whatever, I'll move on to the next series. So I didn't read it for half a year, and then I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about this series. What's this again? And then I read it, and I was like, Jesus Christ, why didn't I start reading this sooner? um, Obviously, as I've done several times before, you can't really do a collaboration with a series without bringing in heavy hitters like your main character. So we got Suchan. He has multiple different styles. One is his Nest Academy uniform style. His second style is one with his gloves and the goggles that help his vision. Next there's upgrades. He has a lot. He has a lot of evolutions throughout the series. So I tried fitting them all, but literally in the middle of working on this, they added a new one. So I was like, yeah, I'm not even gonna add in all of these. You can add them all yourselves. We have his blackout state. Um, his back bling and his glider will be his dragonfly wings, which also have their own edit styles dependent on what's happening. I saw these claws and I was like, this is cool. As well as his gloves here, which could be his pickaxe. Honestly, that's the only slide that has an insane amount of stuff on it. Anyway, uh, I can't pronounce names for shit, so I'm gonna just not pronounce names. For my own sanity. Uh, I don't know why I. Oh, what is the no? Okay. Anyway, two styles. I was gonna go for the Nest Academy uniform style, and then I completely forgot about it. And so yeah, I have the Nest Academy uniform style, and then we have the the practical training uniform. We have I don't remember it. I think it was a student council uniform. That's all I can really remember from this. I don't really know. She has a lot of different forms as well, so I'm kind of just skipping over these because I don't even remember what these are called. Oh yeah, I didn't have an actual image for this, but I'm pr- her professor's notebook. Uh, those who've read the series know about when this happened. So, and for her pickaxe, I was thinking of these spiked. They're like um, they're like brass knuckles, but with spikes on them. That's it. Yeah, I'm not pronouncing names. You already know my gist. Uh, Two style again: academy uniform and the practical training uniform. I didn't really think about this for the other ones, but you could go with the casual style as well. A unique pickaxe would finally be this one with like with like the bladed with his like bladed leg. Could be an interesting idea to see as a pickaxe because you don't have a pickaxe that actually freaking kicks someone. And for back bling, I didn't really think of much for this. There wasn't much to think about. So the only thing I really went for here was Cinderella, which that is the name of this drug. I think that's what it was. I could be stupid. I don't remember what it was called properly. I could be wrong. Don't judge me. I can't remember names for Christ's sake. And Jesus Christ, that is bright on the eyes. Okay. You know my gist. I don't do names. You basically got two styles here. Um, Academy uniform, and whatever the hell this thing is. I don't really remember. And for a pickaxe, I was definitely thinking of like a built-in pickaxe with like the scorpion tail, because that looks freaking cool. um, or her fist. I don't really know. I'm not picky about this. I don't have much for this slide, if I'm being completely honest. So, yeah, it's a lot of action. Not. I can't really think of much for things here. So, yeah, that's all I can think of. Next one. Skip the name because I can't pronounce it. Uh, yeah, we have his first style because he didn't wear the academy uniform. I don't think so anyway. Like one style where he has his like uh are they fang? I don't remember what they are. I think they're fangs. They're not fangs. They're, you get my point. One where these like spider like things, I don't know what they are covered, and one where they're not. Those are the only different styles. I couldn't think of a pickaxe. His um I think he could make things out of like spider silk. Maybe you could make like a pickaxe out of spider silk. I don't know. It's whatever. Um, and the back bling I think of is this board at the at the orphanage. You know. I say like and then I'm like, no, maybe you don't. I don't care. Not my question. Not my question. Not my problem. Uh, we got side characters because I didn't really think of other things back when I was first making this, and I wasn't fully caught up when I even started making this. So we have these two. Um, one style. I think of like a cool emote where you can just make like a bunch of random things out of like I don't even know what this is. It looks like yarn or silk. Maybe it's yarn. Who knows? I think it's kind of cool. Like as a fun little emote. Okay, I think it is silk. So yeah, you can like another silk based one. Interesting. And then a pickaxe out of silk. I don't really know. I'm not really creative with this, and I'm really tired. So, the other one, uh, one style, one with the academy uniform, and I guess this one with the practical uniform. And I didn't think of a back bling, so the only thing I got here is a weapon, and that weapon is this like chained mace. I don't know what the term for this weapon is called. It's like a mace with spikes, but the entire thing is like a giant chain. So, yeah. Chained mace. And then I just added this because it looked kind of cool, so whatever. Now we're out of the cosmetics. Potential POI, I was definitely thinking of Nest because, that's where most of the series takes place. And you don't have a wider image because it's all these, like, whatever. I can't think of anymore. I can't think of crap anymore. I'm too tired for this BS. Anyway, potential POI is Nest. Mythic 1 Dragonfly. Jesus Christ, I added a lot. Mythic 1 Dragonfly. Gain the wings of a dragonfly and soar into the sky. The time in the air lasts a bit longer than Icarus wings. A passive skill given to you is compound vision. Every once in a while, you'll do a full scan of the nearby area, uh, marking enemies nearby. However, if you propel yourself by using the full force of your legs to crash into your enemies. What? Oh, basically you can crash into your enemies similar to the wings of Icarus. Why didn't I say that? Granted, I did make this like a month ago, so it's a bit buggy or flawed. In addition, there's no bar to fill up. The more damage you do to your enemy, wait. In addition, there is a bar to fill up. The more damage you do to an enemy, the more the bar fills. Once it reaches up to the top, you'll be given the option to transform into. Okay, you'll be given the option to transform to your blackout form, coating your skin and wings and in the armor of I think it's Giganta or Gigantia, which increases resistance to all damage as well as increased time in the air, and replaces your propel skill with with a slicing skill with the wings. Like the propel, basically wings of Icarus, you slam down into someone, cutting them up and dealing damage by hitting the ground with them. This gives you a stronger, deals less. Okay, temporary effect. Allows you to other forms of damage do less, deal less damage than they usually would do, and it switches the second skill with a slicing attack using wings because the wings look sharper, and I don't know what I was thinking back then, if I'm being completely honest. Don't question me. I didn't think that through all the way. Mythic 2 Cockroach. Mythic 2 Cockroach. Gain the strength and resilience of a cockroach. M1. Deliver powerful punches with I say spiked knuckles, but they're more like spiked brass knuckles to deal powerful punches while also causing bleeding. M2. It's literally just kicks. Deal powerful kicks to send your enemies flying with a strong force of your kick. Passive regen. Heal yourself from deadly damage as well as endurance. Save yourself from dying from an attack that would normally kill you. And what I mean by that is I mean something like a sniper, like a headshot from a sniper that would normally kill you. You survived that. I don't mean like getting killed by like an assault rifle. Actually, I don't know what that means. It's a passive regen skill, so it heals you, which is kind of helpful. And an endurance skill that allows you to save yourself from dying. So even if you do reach 0 health, you'll survive somehow. It's like a self-revive, except not a self-revive since you don't get... I don't really know. Basically a self-revive buff. I can't pronounce that name, and I forgot to change the text because I literally copied and pasted that name into this. Oh, apparently it did that with everything. Okay, whatever. Mythic 3. I'm not pronouncing that name because because I can't pronounce it. Gain the power of a Kate. Yeah, I'm not pronouncing that. A strong gain a strong exoskeleton on your legs. Majority. What's legs? Majorly increasing your speed. Majority. Majorly increasing your speed. 2x normal running speed. M1 leg blade. M1 leg blade. A blade made of the exoskeleton on your leg. It works similarly to a normal blade. M2 super jump. Jump over the tallest obstacles that are in your way. You're also safe from fall damage when you're using this skill. So it's like a bounce pad in a sense. Okay, that's interesting. I see that's interesting. I'm the one that made it, but honestly, I haven't reviewed these in a while. Mythic 4 Emperor Scorpion. Mythic 4 Emperor Scorpion. Gain the power of an Emperor Scorpion with tough skin, making it hard to damage them. Oh. Gain the power of an Emperor Scorpion with tough skin that makes it hard to deal damage to them. Not what that really means, but overall get less damage dealt per thing. That's OP. Uh, I'm on punches slash puncture. Deliver two powerful punches to your enemy for puncturing the enemy with your stinger or the stinger that's on your back. M2 poison stinger shot. Uh, shoot your stinger into your enemy and inject them with a fatal poison. Works kind of like a stink bomb, and the puncture also does what? And the puncture also does an initial amount of damage. That was so weird. I mean, yeah, it's an attack. It does damage. What? Okay, I clearly wasn't thinking properly when I was making this, since my phrasing is really weird here, but basically works like a stink bomb and does like consistent damage to your enemy for a set period of time. Anyway, other than my uh the fact that I kind of butchered this, there's definitely a lot of characters in this series that I could still go over. I haven't gone over the professors. I haven't gone over the main group of villains. I haven't gone over the other like anti hero group or whatever. So I'll ask if I should make a part two. Um, a potential we could see are Nest classmates, Nest professors, the Nest squads. Like they're different squadrons for different things, like bees, uh, ladybugs. I don't remember what they all are. Yeah, and honestly, the series really needs to remember what, like, check out what its names are meaning because the main villain's name is Breeder, and I'm like, that's no, you definitely need to work on that because that has a whole nother meaning in this day and age. Uh, Basically, the main villain and his like minions, you know, that is an actually interesting creature, and the anti-hero group also needs to change the name because this has also a different meaning. But for the sake of things, I mean like animals hunting prey, which also doesn't really help with that description because that's kind of what the other thing means, doesn't it? Anyway, uh, there are a bunch of cool characters that I still haven't gone over, and there's some revamps that I could probably make to this to make it a lot better overall. Um, So, yeah. Should I make a part? I literally just asked this question. So, if I should make a part 2, then let me know in the comments. And the next video is going to be, Hero has returned, or the Warrior has returned, whatever you like to call this series. And finally, now that I'm at the end of this video, before I go off, I have a bit of a rant. Mainly because all my videos are getting copyright striked, and it is being a really big pain in the ass right now. So that's gonna be lovely. I'm gonna have to remove. It's not even on my main videos. It's mainly on the shorts feed, which isn't bad. It's like whatever. So I gotta most likely remove all that audio and find a different song uh, for my future shorts that I upload, so I don't doesn't happen again. I do gotta upload revamped versions of these shorts because they're kind of old and outdated anyway. Like some of these logos are like really weird looking and they don't match with what I was aiming for. And my point is I want to make it look neater, and yeah, so while I won't delete the old ones, I'll probably delete the old audios from the other videos and get moving forward. So yeah, it's all right. I'm not really that upset about it. I'm just more surprised that I get copyright strike now than when I was a year ago when I started making these. So um anyway, I'll see you guys later. I hope you did enjoy this video. Sorry for being late about uploading and being lazy. And I am, I say I am, but I'm kind of not. I'm making sure I work on these other videos. I still have most of the Warrior has returned, or the Warrior returns, slideshow. The only thing I'm missing now are mythics. So, that's gonna take me a bit of time. And I have a whole different rant about this series on a different video, so I'm gonna save that for next time. Anyway, I hope you all have a good day, and I should be uploading those new videos soon enough because those copyright strikes are gonna be really annoying dealing with. I mean, they're not really copyright strikes. I think they're like warnings, but I'll be sure to delete the audio so I don't get in more trouble about that. I don't really know. Anyway, see you later. Goodbye.